All right, Yankees fans, let's take a deep breath now. DJ LeMahieu will be a Yankee for the next 6 years. Let's talk about it. Now, before we talk about this contract, I do want to mention that if you like talking baseball, I have a Discord where we talk baseball all the time, hot takes, cold takes, etc. Be sure to like the video if you want to support the channel, and subscribe if you like MLB content like this. I also have a Twitter and Instagram. All that will be in the description down below. Now let's get into talking about this deal for the Yankees. Now, the Yankees have signed 31-year-old DJ LeMahieu to a 6-year, $90 million deal. So it's about $15 million a year for him. So honestly, it seems like a pretty good value for them. Obviously, he's 31, which is old in baseball terms, relatively speaking, but he's still in his prime, and he's been nothing but lights out for the Yankees. Yankees fans are a big fan of him because since joining the team, he has an All-Star Game appearance in 2019. He was 4th in MVP voting in 2019 and won a Silver Slugger. And in 2020, obviously there wasn't an All-Star Game to make, but he still finished top 3 in the MVP voting and won a Silver Slugger. Now, just how good has DJ been with the Yankees these last 2 years? Well, in 2 years, technically 1.5 years because of 2020, in 195 games played, he has 36 home runs, 129 RBIs. He's only struck out 111 times. He has an OPS plus of 145, which is 45% better than league average. An OPS over 900 at 922, and he is slugging 536 with a 386 on-base percentage. So, needless to say, DJ LeMahieu has been absolutely elite for the New York Yankees. So, $15 million a year seems pretty good for him, even though he is getting up there in his mid-30s or so. So he's an absolute monster since joining the team, and dating back to Colorado, he's won 2 Gold Gloves, had 2 All-Star Game appearances, finished top 15 in the MVP voting in 2016. So DJ LeMahieu has been an absolute staple in the Yankees lineup for a very for these last 2 years, that's for sure. Not really a flashy power bat, but definitely is good with the glove and hits for a super high average. He actually led the league in average last year, and the year before he finished top 3 in it. So definitely a good bat for the Yankees lineup. Let's look at what this does to the Yankees payroll going into 2021. All right, so let's break down the payroll here. DJ LeMahieu is going to be making $15 million a year, which is actually the 4th highest paid Yankee. He makes a little bit less than Garrett Cole's making around $36 million a year. Stanton's making around $25 million a year, and Aroldis Chapman's making around $17 million a year. So he's the 4th highest paid Yankee, but he is 32 years old. But realistically, production-wise, the only player other than DJ LeMahieu to finish in top 5 of the MVP voting the last 2 years has been Mike Trout, and obviously Mike Trout's making twice the money that he's making. So honestly, this seems like a really good deal for the Yankees. We'll see how he ages in the next few years. They're on the hook till 2026, so yeah, it's really going to come down to how DJ LeMahieu ages, if he starts to degress, or if he's playing like he's been playing the last 2 years for them. If he does put up those MVP numbers in the next 3 or 4 years, I think this is a big deal for the Yankees, getting a little bit of a nice deal compared to some of their other free agents they're going to have to sign in the upcoming years. Now, after this DJ LeMahieu deal, the Yankees already have about $189 mil on the books right now, and they don't really want to go over that $200 million luxury tax threshold, even though they can if they really want to go all in. So realistically, it looks like they have about $11 million to spend before they get to that $200 million number. So we're going to have to see if they have enough room to go out and get some big guys this offseason, or if they're pretty much done. I have seen some rumors about them signing Michael Brantley and then possibly trading Clint Frazier. I know Yankees fans love Clint Frazier, so that'll be pretty interesting to see. So we'll just have to see. They have $11 million until they reach that $200 million number, but in 2019, their payroll was around $227 million, so who knows? The Yankees will do whatever they want, realistically, so we'll have to see what 2021 is going to bring them. But yeah, like I said, about $189 million on the payroll now after that DJ LeMahieu deal. Now, there are a few other little things going on around baseball, nowhere near as big as the DJ LeMahieu news, but Archie Bradley did sign a 1-year deal with the Philadelphia Phillies, so it looks like they are going to be making some moves, trying to get that bullpen good enough to get them to the playoffs at least. What else? There are some rumors that Brad Hand was deep in talks with the Mets, but then those rumors were kind of dispelled, so it's kind of weird to see. Brad Hand is talking with teams. That's basically the news that we have right now. Hopefully he's talking with the Angels, but I digress. We don't really know much about it at this point. There is still a lot of free agent moves to happen and a lot of free agents left to sign and trades to happen, so be sure to subscribe if you want to hear more of that news, and this is going to do it for us today. Thanks again so much for watching. I know you Yankees fans are very vocal, so tell me in the comments what you guys want to see your team do the rest of this offseason with that $11 million, or if you just want to see them go all in and be the Yankees and spend $200, $300 million on whoever they want. So thanks again so much for watching, guys. Be sure to like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave a comment for me to talk to you guys. Subscribe if you enjoy the content. And I will see you guys in the next one.